Good morning, students. Welcome to Jacob TELE School and Shekinah TV. Today we continue from where we left yesterday, the nose jewel. We are seeing the lesson, the nose jewel. We saw yesterday, at the end of the class yesterday, Meenakshi Ammal and her daughter were worried about the missing diamond nose set. Meenakshi Ammal's daughter, she felt worried and she cried that she left the nose set in the bathroom and she forgot to take it. Meenakshi Ammal consoled her by telling Kupai, the housemaid, would have swept it out carelessly. So you don't worry about it. You don't tell it to father. If you tell to father, he will get very angry. So you don't tell him that about the missing diamond nose set. Meanwhile, Ramaya advised his wife to give back the diamond nose set, which his wife refused to give because she felt very greedy about in possessing it. Right now, today you see the picture. The police have come. The police have come and inquiring the village people. You see the picture. And they are enquiring each and every family and they are searching in the house. But they left the house of the Ramayas. What is the secret you are whispering? Asked Ramanathan. The loss of the jewel had to be admitted. Soon the whole village knew about it. The maid servant Kupai was suspected by everyone to have stolen it. The police came and searched her hat but could find nothing. Ramaya's heart was in a flutter. Ramaya's wife put the stud away in her box. She soon developed a severe fever and was confined to her bed. What is the secret you are whispering? Whisper means to murmur. That is verb. You can see the meaning given down. Murmur or talking in low voice. What is the secret you are whispering? Asked Ramanathan. The husband of Meenakshi Ammal asked Meenakshi Ammal, what are you talking about? What are you telling? Why are you talking in a very low voice? What is the reason? She asked Meenakshi Ammal. The loss of the jewel had to be admitted. So, no way they could hide the fact that stud was missing. So they had to admit it. Soon the whole village knew about it. Okay, so the news spread across like wildfire. Full on the grammar mulka paravidichi. The maid servant Kupai was suspected by everyone to have stolen it. See, it is natural when some valuable is missing in the house, when the servant maid is working in the house, so whatever that missing part, the first doubt will fall on the housemaid. So that is the psyche of the human beings, especially the house owners. So instinctively, the family people and the police suspected Kupai and they searched Kupai's hut. Hut means kudise. Hut na kudise. Kupai was suspected by everyone to have stolen it. Stolen is the past participle of steal. Steal, stole, stolen, stealing. The police came and searched her hut but could find nothing. So nothing was found in Kupai's house. So there was no diamond stud in the Kupai's house. Ramaya's heart was in a flutter. Flutter means as I said yesterday, feel nervous, but the literal meaning is to beat quickly but irregularly. Heart para, right. Ramaya's wife put the stud away in her box. She soon developed a severe fever and was confined to her bed. Confined means restricted. Okay, so she was confined, she was bedridden. She lied on bed because she felt very nervous and tensed. Ramaya wife she safeguarded the diamond nose set in the jewel box. See, here is the picture how the sparrows feed its chicks the food. So you can see the insects, small insects, right? This is how the birds feed their chicks in the nest. No one thought of searching their house. The he sparrow said, "Look at the fun, my dear. The lady of this house is scared and is down with fever." "Nice fun indeed," said the sea sparrow. "The poor woman is in panic. The fever may be the end of her, and a good thing too," said the cruel male sparrow. So the talk goes like this. So before I explain, you see the indeed, meaning given below. Indeed means adverb. In fact, the manner. The manner. Indeed means adverb, it is in fact. Panic means it is an adjective, meaning is fear. So no one thought of, even the police also didn't think about searching Ramaya's house. So the talk goes in the house, the he sparrow. The two sparrows talk like this. The he sparrow, the male bird, tells like this. "Look at the fun. My dear, the lady of the house is scared and is down with fever." Scared means afraid. Scared means afraid. The lady of this house is scared and is down with fever. Nice fun indeed. ரொம்ப வேடிக்கையா இருக்கு உண்மையில். ரொம்ப உண்மையாவே வேடிக்கையா தமாஷா இருக்கு. Said the sea sparrow. The poor woman is in a panic. Okay, she felt very afraid, nervous, and the fever may be the end of her. அவ்வளோதான் அவ கதை முடிஞ்சது. ஜுரம். The fever may be the end of her. And a good thing too, said the cruel male sparrow. Why? Because, see, when you have done a mistake, when you have done a crime, naturally, knowingly or unknowingly, your conscience will be pricking you, and you will always have the fear factor inside your conscious. தமிழில் அதான் சொல்லுவாங்க, மடியில் கனம் இருந்தால் பயம் இருக்கும். மடியில் கனம் இருந்தால் பயம் இருக்கும். மடியில் கனம் இல்லைன்னா பயம் கிடையாது. So if you don't have that, if you have not done that crime or mistake, then you no need to be afraid of anyone else. So you keep your conscience clear, you be honest. See, this is the picture how the man when becomes very greedy, how he can just grab it. So this is the picture. See, right? So when one is not having money or jewels or any valuables, suddenly if he happens to find some kind of thing that will satisfy his needs, this is how man will act. "It is all you are doing. You brought and threw it here and tempted her," said the female bird. The male bird answered gravely, "Did I tell her to steal the thing?" This is bound to happen when humans are being greedy. See how the two birds are speaking like this. And this female bird is pointing the finger at the male bird. "It's all you are doing. Because you brought that diamond nose set and dropped it here, that lady, that woman took it. And she felt tempted to take it. So it's because of you that lady had done this crime." Like that, the female bird pointed finger at the male bird. The male bird answered gravely. Gravely means seriously. The part of speech is adverb. You can see the meaning given down. "Did I tell her to steal the thing? Did I tell her to steal the thing? நானா திருட சொன்னேன். It's our mistake." This is bound to happen when humans are being greedy. So even though you are lacking something, if you are not greedy, then you won't act falsely. Because you are greedy, you acted like this. You have done the crime. You have done a mistake. So I didn't tell Ramaya's wife to just take or steal the diamond stud. So it is our mistake. I didn't tempt her. Like that, this male bird countered the female bird's question. "Rightly said," the female bird said, "rightly said, we should never be greedy for what belongs to others." So what that belongs to others, we should not feel desirous. we should not be very greedy. So that is what the female bird said to the male bird. Come, let us go now and bring some worms for the young ones. And the two flew out. So the talk goes like between the two sparrows, and at last they decided to go out to bring some worms for their kids or chicks. Come, let us go now and bring some worms for the young ones. And the two flew out. Flew is past tense of fly, fly, flown, flew, flown. Flew is past tense, flown is past participle, and flying is present participle. Ramaya and his wife spent the rest of the life in fear of being caught. The diamond nose jewel may still be with them, but the fear of getting caught was even more. See at last how the story ends. Ramaya and his wife have to spend their life in fear because of fear of being caught. எந்த நேரத்தில் எப்போ நம்ம மாட்டிப்போமோ அப்படின்ற ஒரு பயத்திலே வாழ்க்கையை வாழ்ந்துட்டுருக்காங்க. Because even though they possess the diamond nose jewel, see, they are even not able to use it. They are even not able to enjoy by wearing it. Ramaya's wife not able to enjoy the diamond nose jewel by wearing it, and even though she keeps in her nose a jewel box, okay, the fear factor is always there. The fear factor is always there because of the fear of getting caught. So that is, okay, we should, whatever be our condition, especially when we are going through a very tough situation in life, better we act according to our conscience. Better we be very sincere to our conscience and honest to our conscience. Because any misdeed or misact that we do will be pricking our consciousness. So that is why we should never be tempted. And before doing like that, we should think of what will be the consequences, what will be the effects of doing that misact. So we have to think wisely and stop doing wrong things. Stop doing wrong things. Okay, what we learn at last from this story, the fable is, never be greedy for what belongs to others. இன்னொருத்தர் பொருளுக்கு நம்ம ஆசைப்படக்கூடாது. இன்னொருத்தர் பொருளுக்கு நம்ம ஆசைப்படக்கூடாது. நமக்கு என்ன இருக்குதோ அதை தான் நம்ம வச்சிருக்கணும். So we should work for our property, whatever the things that we want to have in our life, that we have to work and get it. We should not use shortcuts. We should not use shortcuts. So whatever the thing that you get in shortcut, that will not last long. That will not last long. So better be wise and act mature, and do not be desirous for others' property. So this is the moral of the lesson. Moral means needi. என்ன கற்றுக்கிறோம், என்ன நீதி, இந்த கதையிலேருந்து என்ன நீதி நம்ம தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறோம். That is, never be greedy for what belongs to others. I hope you understood. Just we go to the book back exercises and what we learn. Okay, before just questions I want to ask you. What are the questions? Let me look at it. What did Ramaya's wife do with the stud? What did Ramaya's wife do with the stud? As I said yesterday, if the question is in past tense, the answer has to be in past tense. How you can find the question is in past tense or present tense? By seeing the verb. By seeing the verb, you can identify your question if it is in past tense or in present tense. The answer is, Ramaya's wife put the stud away in her box. Ramaya's wife put the stud, the diamond stud, away in her box. How did Ramaya feel when the police was searching the stud? What was the reaction of Ramaya when the police was searching the stud? Ramaya was in a flutter. He was afraid that police would come to his house and search for the stud. He was feeling nervous. Ramaya was feeling nervous. He was afraid whether the police would come to his house and search for the stud. And if they come and search, and if they found the diamond nose stud, then they will be punished. So the fear of being punished was gripping Ramaya, but not, of course, his wife too. Ramaya was in a flutter. He was afraid that police would come to his house and search for the stud. Next, what happened to Ramaya's wife at the end? Ramaya's wife developed a fever and was confined to her bed. Because of fear, Ramaya's wife, she got fever. She got fever and was restricted and was lying on the bed. Bayanjaram. Bayatala jara vandirudhu. That is, Ramaya's wife developed a fever and was confined to her bed. Now we see the glossary part. See, glossary, that is the meaning of the words. See, it is very important to know the meaning of the words. It develops your vocabulary, because the more you know the meaning of the words, it will be very useful for you to understand your spoken language. It will enable to speak the language in a very effective way, to use the words properly. So it also improves your vocabulary, word power. Self-centered, it is an adjective. Self-centered means one who thinks about himself, that is concerned with the self. Second, disdain. Actually, in the lesson part, in the lesson context, it is an adverb, but separately looking, disdain is noun. So here they have given noun, but it is an adverb in the lesson context. Feeling of contempt or scorn, alachyam. Feeling of contempt or scorn. Muck heap. Muck heap means heap. It's a kupakuvil, right? Then grub. Grub is a noun, food. Magistrate. Magistrate is a noun, a judicial officer with limited authority to administer. A judicial officer with limited authority to administer. One who looks after the particular area like that and enforce the law. Disgrace, the state of being dishonored or covered with the same. Ignorant. Ignorant is adjective. Unaware, not having sense. Then consoled. Consoled is a verb. Console is past tense of console. Comforted in the time of grief, disappointment. Suspected. Suspect means doubt, suspect. That is present tense. Suspected is past tense. Suspect, suspected, suspected. Believed to be a cause or at fault. Flutter. Flutter is verb, to flap or wave quickly but irregularly. So flutter here, separate word. So flutter means to beat. Especially, see, the birds flutter its wing. Flap means paraparan archikarathu. Wave quickly but irregularly. So that is the meaning of flutter word. Confined, restricted, kept in a limited space or area. Confined is present tense, confined is past tense. So the part of speech is verb. Restricted. Restricted means to limited in that particular area. So where Ramaya's wife was restricted, she was restricted to the bed. Kept in a limited space or area. Panic. Don't panic. Don't panic means don't get nervous. Don't get frightened. Adjective. Cruel. Same adjective. You know adjective. Adjective is that describes the noun. Merciless or heartless. Merciless or heartless, that is cruel. Gravely. Adverb. See, any word that ends with ly. Any word that ends with ly is adverb. The manner. In a grave or serious manner. So these are the glossary part. Inferences. Inferences means what do you observe? Observations. What is the observation that you take from this lesson? The nose jewel is a fable translated from Tamil. The main point, urging wife to indirectly obey their husbands to avoid the risk of disharmony. The nose jewel is a fable. Fable means a tale. A tale means a story with a moral. That is called fable. Fable means a story with a moral. The nose jewel is a fable translated from Tamil. The main point, the main point is wives have to obey to the husband's words. To avoid the risk of being disharmony. But today, each and everyone has to respect mutually. So that is how the life is going on now. So there were instances in the past when the wife when wives disobeyed husband, they suffered a lot. They suffered a lot. Okay, so those were the times. But today, so there is a mutual respect, give and take policy like that. That is how the lives are going now. The lives of the couple are going now. Practice honesty, truthful, faithful, caring others, and obedience. So what you learn from this lesson? Practice honesty, நேர்மை, truthful, உண்மை, faithful, நம்பகத்தன்மை, caring others, மற்றவங்களை பற்றி அக்கறை எடுத்துக்கிறது, and obedience, பணிவாக இருக்கணும். So you have to practice honesty, truthful, faithful, caring others, and obedience. In this lesson, if Ramaya's wife had listened to Ramaya's words and handed over the noselet to the village magistrate, she could have avoided the situation of being in fear. Rightly said. So, if Ramaya's wife had listened to Ramaya's words, she could have avoided the situation of meeting the magistrate or the police. Okay, and if she had handed over that diamond nose to the magistrate, she could have avoided the situation of being in fear. Next, if she had care and empathy for others, she would have avoided this miserable situation. Empathy means to think about other situation, the very poor situation. Okay, the poor situation condition. If she had care and empathy, if she had thought about others' condition, the person who missed the diamond nose, she should have thought about it, how they would be feeling, because diamond nose is such a valuable thing. Okay, so the person who missed it would be feeling very sorry. And if she had thought about in that angle, definitely she would have given that diamond nose and she would not have possessed it. So that is what empathy. So you should think about others' condition, situation. If she had care and empathy for others, she would have avoided this miserable, unhappy situation. Miserable means unhappy situation. It was the discontentment and want for health brought her to the painful and frightful days in her life. Discontentment, திருப்தியின்மை. Discontentment means திருப்தியின்மை. It was the discontentment and want for wealth brought her to the painful and frightful days in her life. Okay, so what we learn, you have to be content with what you get. You have to be content with what you get. If you are not content, then you will be just like your mind will be thinking, getting things in your wrong ways. So that is very dangerous and risky. So better be content. So whatever the things that you want, whatever the lifestyle you want to live, you work for it. Okay, you don't take any shortcuts. You cannot become rich in a week or in a day. It takes time. So that is what we learn from this lesson. Recap. We do the small recap this lesson. Ramaya was a simple man, lived with his wife in a village. In the roof of his house, 2 sparrows built a nest. Once, his sparrow picked up a diamond nosed from a muck heap and showed to she sparrow. She sparrow said, "It is of no use." The moment it said no, the male sparrow dropped the nose immediately on the floor. Ramaya's wife, when sweeping the floor, she found it and she took it and wore it. Ramaya advised his wife and handed it over to the magistrate, but she refused. There was a talk in Ramanathan and Meenakshi Ammal's house and the village about the missing nose set. Meenakshi Ammal consoled her daughter that the servant maid Kupai would have swept it out. The police came and inquired Kupai, the village people, except Ramaya's house, but could not find it. Ramaya's wife was struck with fever and was bedridden. The female sparrow scolded the male sparrow that because of him all these things had happened. One should never be greedy for what belongs to others. Ramaya and his wife had to spend their lives in fear of getting caught. So this is the story. I hope you all would have understood. Now we go to book back exercises. Students, kindly take your book and what are the answers I am telling you now, kindly note it in your book. Choose the correct synonyms for the italicized words. Synonyms means meanings of the words. Nice, fun, indeed. Indeed means, as we have already seen, the option is in fact. Okay, in fact, doubtedly, fine. The option is in fact. The poor woman is in a panic. A, fear. B, grit. C, crash. So the answer is fear. The mother consoled her little girl. A, pretended. B, comforted. C, left. So the answer is B, consoled. Number 4, you are always self-centered. The answer is options A, egoistic. B, generous. C, heroic. The answer is A, egoistic. What is the secret you are whispering? Options A, rumor. B, murmur. C, louder. The answer is B, murmur. Murmur na munumunukkurathu, talking in a low voice. And antonyms. Find the antonym for the following words. Delight means happiness. What is the opposite of delight? It is displeasure. Disgrace. Grace means to grace the occasion like that. So disgrace means honor. Opposite is honor or glory. Careless. Careful. Secret. Open. Public. Confine means restricted. The opposite of confine is release. So kindly note down. Delight, displeasure, disgrace, honor or glory. Careless, careful. Secret, open or public. Confine, release. Now fill in the blanks. The sparrows built their nests in the roof of dash. The answer is roof of Ramaya's house. The sparrows built their nest in the blank. The answer is roof of Ramaya's house. Second one. The diamond jewel was lying in the dash floor. The diamond jewel was lying in the floor. The next. The diamond jewel belonged to whom? Meenakshi Ammal. The diamond jewel belonged to Meenakshi Ammal. Next. Dash was the servant maid of Meenakshi Ammal. Who? It is Kupai. Kupai was the servant maid of Meenakshi Ammal. Number 5. Ramaya and his wife lived with the fear of what? Fear. Getting caught. Endiki maatipomo அப்படின்ற ஒரு பயம். Ramaya and his wife lived with the fear of getting caught. So these are the answers. Now, true or false? 2 sparrows built a nest on a treetop. Where did the sparrows build their nest? They built the nest in the ceiling of the Ramaya's house, not on the treetop. So the answer is false. Kupai swept out the diamond jewel. Did Kupai swept out the diamond jewel? No. Actually, it is the sparrow that took the diamond stud. So the answer is false. Ramaya gave the diamond jewel to the magistrate. Did Ramaya give? No, he didn't give. He didn't give the diamond jewel to the magistrate. So the answer is false. Ramaya's wife put the stud away in her box. Of course, Ramaya's wife, to safeguard the jewel, she put the jewel in her box. So the answer is true. Next one, the last one. The police searched Ramaya's home. No, the police didn't come and search Ramaya's house. So the answer is false. Now we go to grammar part. Compound words. Compound words are formed when 2 or more words are put together to form a new word with a new meaning. Okay, so the joining of 2 words. The joining of 2 words. Compound words are formed when 2 or more words join together to form a new word with a meaning. So that is called compound words. Compound means mixing, mix. So mixing the words. So that mixing the words and what that word you get out of it, that is compound words. Okay, now here we see noun plus noun. You all know noun is the naming word. Noun is a naming word. See, noun, what is the compound word you get? Headmaster. Head is a noun. See, head is the noun. See this one. Head is the noun and master. Master is also a noun. So both words together make a word that is headmaster. So that headmaster is a compound word. Then keyboard. Key is the noun. Key is the noun. Board is also a noun. Okay, so combined together these words they give you a new word, keyboard. So that is a compound word. Cell phone. Cell phone, cell means it's a noun, phone means it's a noun. What is the compound word you get? Cell phone. Combination of combining the words together, it is cell phone. Then school boy. School is a noun and boy is also a noun. Combined together, it gives a new compound word that is school boy. See, children, you can easily understand how you can identify. Already I have taught you the nouns. Okay, under nouns, so many nouns we have seen. So proper nouns, collective nouns, abstract nouns, all these things. And so you must be able to identify what noun. Here in general noun, it's not about a proper noun or a common noun, abstract noun, like that. So it is noun. So you have to identify what is noun. So this way, so mixing together, combining together, what that word you get out of it, that is compound word. Homework. Home means, of course, it is a noun. Work. Work means, that is also noun. Combined together, homework. See, now work also can become a verb, but in different context, but not here. Eyesight. You all know eye means this one, noun. Sight. Sight means to view, okay, to have a view. பார்வை பார்வைன்றதுக்கு நவுன் தான் சொல்லுவோம். ஐசைட் கண் பார்வை வந்து நவுன் தான் சொல்லுவோம். Okay, eyesight. So it is a compound word. So this is how you have to find compound words. So people will ask, give an example for noun plus noun. So you must be able to give compound words like this. So this is how you have to write. Next, gerund plus noun. Some important compound words using gerund plus noun. See, gerund, always the word ends with ing form. It is very, very easy. The children will easily identify the gerund part because the gerund part always ends with ing. Dining. See the gerund one, dining. The word ends with ing. In your book, it is double n is given. It is not dining hall. It is a dining hall. That one n you have to strike off. So it is a dining hall. So dining, hall is noun. The compound word you get out is dining hall. Washing. Washing is gerund. See, all the gerund, the words ends with ing. So the words that ends with ing, you can easily see gerund. That is in compound word. Whenever the question is given like this in compound word, you have to easily take it as gerund. And machine, noun, machine is noun and the compound word is washing machine. Waiting hall, waiting, that is gerund, hall is noun and the compound word is waiting hall. So the words put together, that is waiting hall. The next one, driving, drive, drove, driving, like that. So driving, that is gerund. School is noun, driving school, driving school. So that is the compound word you get out of it. The next one, walk. Walk is the verb and walking is the gerund. Okay, so walking is gerund and the noun is stick, walking stick. So the word, the compound word you get out of that is walking stick. So these are the words. The two, three words I have not taken. Probably you could understand it. I hope you can understand this. What is gerund plus noun? If the questions are asked, okay, write an example for gerund plus noun. You must be able to write like this. So kindly go through in your book. So without, as I keep telling you, grammar, just apart from listening, you have to work out. You have to work out and just keep practicing it. You go through your book. Immediately you go through your book, then only it will be in your mind for a long time, or else immediately you will forget. Then next, some important compound words using noun plus verb. Using noun plus verb. Noun, it is snow. Verb is fall. Okay, snowfall. Noun is snow and the verb is fall. It is snowfall. See here, fall means what? Snow falling. So fall is a verb. Verb, you know, is an action word. So it is snowfall. Car park. Car is noun. Okay, car park. You car park there. You park the car there. So park is verb. It is noun plus verb. Bookmark. You bookmark this sentence. You bookmark this. Bookmark this. So it acts like verb. So book is noun here and mark is verb. So bookmark. Sunset. Sun, you all know, it is a noun. Set is verb. Okay, sunset. Then catwalk. Catwalk, you know, cat is noun. Catwalk means the way of just walking. The way of walking in a peculiar way, especially in fashion parade. People walk in a walk like catwalk. So catwalk is compound word. Then rainfall. Rainfall, you see, rain is noun. You all know rain is noun, fall is verb. So it is rainfall. So this is how you have to identify noun plus verb. If you are not able to understand in English, just tell it like this. Rainfall. Okay, மழை பெய்யுது. மழை என்றது என்னது? பெயர்ச்சொல். பெய்யுது என்றது வினைச்சொல். அப்போ rainfall, it rainfalls now. அப்போ எப்படின்னா வந்து it is a noun plus verb. Cat park, போன மாதிரி நடக்கிறது. Okay, cat park means, so it is noun plus verb. So this way you have to identify the compound words. So in the next class we see the grammar part. In the next class we see the grammar part. One second. See, again I repeat now, compound words. See, compound words are formed when two or more are put together to form a new word with a new meaning. So combining together the two words, that what you get is compound word. So the derivative, that is called compound word. Okay, so there are so many compound verbs. Noun plus verb, okay, noun plus noun, gerund plus noun, adjective plus noun. So there are so many compound words to tell. And here, as I said, now head means noun, master is headmaster, and keyboard, the key is noun and board is noun, compound word, and cell phone. All these things I explained, you know. Cell is a noun, phone is also a noun, and cell phone. Okay, so combined together, it is a cell phone. School boy, school is a noun, boy is also a noun, combined together it is school boy. And homework, home is noun and work is noun, homework, and high sight. High is noun and sight is also noun, so it is a compound word. So whenever the questions are asked, you have to answer like this. Then gerund plus noun. As I said, gerund, the word always ends with ing, verb plus ing, that is a gerund. Dining hall, gerund plus noun. Washing machine, gerund, that is the word ends with washing machine. You can also say swimming pool, right? Then painting brush. So these are all gerund plus noun. Waiting hall, driving school, walking stick. So all these are all compound. So any word that ends with ing, it is gerund, especially in the when you are asked to identify the compound word like that. Then noun plus verb. Snowfall. Snow means, as I explained you, snow fall. Snow is noun, fall is verb. Car park. Car is noun, park is verb. Bookmark. Book is noun and mark is compound. That noun. Sunset. Sun is noun and set is verb. All these things. I hope you would have probably understood. So you go through in your book. And before just I wind up. So for you to just note down the answers, I show you the previous slides. Okay, and see the fill in the blanks, those who have not taken out, just note it down. The sparrows built the nest in the roof of Ramaya's house. The diamond jewel was lying in the floor. Please look at the slides. The diamond jewel belonged to Meenakshi Ammal. Kupai was the servant maid of Meenakshi Ammal. Ramaya and his wife lived with the fear of being caught or getting caught. So see the slide and mark your answers. Two sparrows built a nest on the treetop, that is false. Kupai swept out the diamond jewel, that is false. Ramaya gave the diamond jewel to the magistrate. The answer is false. Ramaya's wife put the stud away in her box. True. The police searched Ramaya's home. False. I hope you would have had a nice time. And I just wind up the class now. We will meet in our next class. Till then, it's bye from Balaji. Thank you.
Bye bye. See you again. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye. See you again. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye. See you again. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye. See you again. Hope to see you soon.
நீங்கள் பார்த்து கொண்டிருப்பது ஷெகினா டிவி. தேவ பிரசன்னத்தை உணருங்கள்.
Jacob Metric Higher Secondary School, a unit of Jacob Group of Schools, Periyakkuppam, Tiruvallur. Admission notice for Standard 11, 2020-21, exclusively for girls. Registration for admission started. Groups offered: Group 1A Physics, Chemistry, Mathematics and Computer Science. Group 1B Physics, Chemistry, Mathematics and Biology. Group 3A Commerce, Economics, Accountancy and Business Mathematics. Group 3B Commerce, Economics, Accountancy and Computer Application. Unique features of our school: safe campus, well qualified and experienced teachers, mind relaxation camp, special sports camp, well equipped laboratory, periodical counseling, academic and career guidance by experts, digital and virtual library, intensified coaching for IIT, JEE and NEET. Online education and teleteaching have been introduced to strengthen higher secondary department. For admission, contact school office at number 4, 1st Street, Judges Colony, Periyakkuppam, Tiruvallur. Mobile 7402740282, 9965518133. Online registration also available at www.jacobindia.edu.in.
நீங்கள் பார்த்து கொண்டிருப்பது ஷெகினா டிவி. தேவ பிரசனத்தை உணருங்கள்.
நம்முடைய திருச்சபையின் வளர்ச்சி நாளுக்கு நாள் பெருகி வரும் நிலையில் நம்முடைய நிர்வாகத்தை எளிதுபடுத்தும் நோக்கில் ஐனல் டெக்னாலஜிஸ் ஆகிய நாங்கள் எக்லீஷியா எனப்படும் ஒரு மென்பொருளை திருச்சபைக்கு அர்ப்பணிப்பதில் மிகுந்த மகிழ்ச்சி கொள்கிறோம். இதன் மூலம் எளிதாக திருச்சபை அங்கத்தினரின் தகவல்கள், சந்தா காணிக்கை மட்டுமல்லாது நன்கொடை விவரங்கள், அறுப்பின் பண்டிகை, சேர்ப்பின் பண்டிகை ஆகியவற்றின் ஏல விவரங்களை எளிதாக கணக்கிடவும் திருச்சபையின் பொருளாளர் மற்றும் செயலாளர் வசதிக்கு ஏற்ப இதனை நாங்கள் வடிவமைத்து உள்ளோம். மேல் சொன்னபடி இன்னும் இது போன்ற பல சிறப்பம்சங்களை எக்லீஷியா உள்ளடக்கியுள்ளது. எக்லீஷியா நம்முடைய திருச்சபைகளுக்கு பயன்பெறும் என்பதில் எந்தவித ஐயமும் இல்லை. மேலும் விவரங்களுக்கு 9789814269 என்ற அலைபேசி எண்ணை தொடர்பு கொள்ளுங்கள். வெப்சைட் www.alayam.inal.com.
ஹலோ ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், என்னப்பா இது இந்த லாக்டவுனும் முடியும்னு பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கோம், முடியவும் மாட்டேங்குது. நம்மளால ஸ்கூல்ஸ்க்கோ போக முடியலன்னு கவலைப்பட்டுட்டு இருக்கீங்களா? இனிமேல் கவலைப்பட தேவையில்லை ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ். ஏன்னா நம்மளுக்காக ஜேக்கப் குரூப் ஆஃப் ஸ்கூல்ஸ் மற்றும் ஷெகினா டிவி இணைந்து வழங்கும் ஜேக்கப் டெலி ஸ்கூல். என்ன ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், டெலி ஸ்கூலுன்னு யோசிச்சுட்டு இருக்கீங்களா? நம்மளுக்காக ஜேக்கப் ஸ்கூல்லேருந்து டீச்சர்ஸ் வந்து 4th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட்லேருந்து 8th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் வரைக்கும் கிளாஸஸ் எடுப்பாங்க. இது ஜேக்கப் குரூப் ஆஃப் ஸ்கூல்ஸ்க்கு மட்டும் கிடையாது, ஃபார் ஆல் டைப்ஸ் ஆஃப் ஸ்டேட் போர்ட் ஸ்கூல்ஸுக்குமே இது யூஸ் ஆகும் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ். நீங்கள் இந்த கிளாஸஸை அட்டென்ட் பண்ணணும்னா டிவியை ஆன் பண்ணுங்கள், டியூன் பண்ணுங்கள். உங்களோட செட்டாப் பாக்ஸ் வந்து டாக் டிவியாக இருந்தால் சேனல் நம்பர் 167 அண்ட் டிசிசிஎல்னா சேனல் நம்பர் 138 அண்ட் ஜாக் நெட்வொர்க்னா 130. அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் நம்ம ஷெகினா டிவி யூடியூப் சேனல் அண்ட் வெப்சைட்லையும் நீங்கள் பார்க்கலாம் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ். டைமிங் வந்து 10 AM 4 PM. Don't miss it. Media partners: Tamil Nadu Consumer Protection Organization, All India People Rights Protection Organization, Citizen Consumer Club, the Bharat Scouts and Guides, Tirthani Educational District.
Hi friends, நான் தான் உங்க சுமிகோ பேசுகிறேன். எவ்ரி சாட்டர்டே 5 to 6 PM கிட்ஸ் ஸ்பெஷல். அந்த டைமில் நீங்கள் என் கூட கால் பண்ணி பாட்டு பாடலாம், வசனம் சொல்லலாம். ஸோ கிட்ஸ் மறந்துடாதீங்க, எவ்ரி சாட்டர்டே 5 to 6 PM. டோன்ட் மிஸ் இட்.
உங்கள் பிரியமானவர்களின் பிறந்த நாள் மற்றும் திருமண நாள் வாழ்த்துக்களை ஷெகினா டிவியின் மூலம் அறிவிக்க விரும்பினால் தொடர்பு கொள்ள வேண்டிய தொலைபேசி எண் 9444733575 9444833575. தினமும் மதியம் 1 மணி முதல் 3 மணி வரை.
Jacob Metric Higher Secondary School, a unit of Jacob Group of Schools, Periyakkuppam, Thiruvallur. Admission notice for Standard 11, 2020-21, exclusively for girls. Registration for admission started. Groups offered: Group 1A, Physics, Chemistry, Mathematics and Computer Science. Group 1B, Physics, Chemistry, Mathematics and Biology. Group 3A, Commerce, Economics, Accountancy and Business Mathematics. Group 3B, Commerce, Economics, Accountancy and Computer Application. Unique features of our school: safe campus, well qualified and experienced teachers, mind relaxation camp, special sports camp, well equipped laboratory, periodical counseling, academic and career guidance by experts, digital and virtual library, intensified coaching for IIT, JEE and NEET. Online education and teleteaching have been introduced to strengthen higher secondary department. For admission, contact school office at number 4, 1st Street, Judges Colony, Periyakkuppam, Thiruvallur. Mobile 7402740282 9965518133. Online registration also available at www.jacobindia.edu.in.
Good morning, children, and welcome to this platform of e-learning, and we are from Jacob TELE School. We welcome you all in this morning, and for a clear understanding, the lessons are taught in bilingual, so the core words will be explained in other language, Tamil. For other instruction like homework and assignment, please go through, check your classroom or your book bag. So before starting, we will have a small silent prayer for 10 seconds. That God blesses all of us, keeps us away from this pandemic. That God help us to concentrate better to obey our parents, to be helpful to them, to spend our time fruitfully and meaningfully. So we pray to God for His grace and help, so that with the learning of this wisdom and the knowledge, we expand ourselves and we will be useful citizens to our country. God bless us all. Give us concentration to observe this class and learn and understand what is going to be taught in this class. We thank you for your grace. Amen. Welcome, children. A warm welcome. Today you are going to see 7th Standard Prose Unit 2, The Wind on the Haunted Hill. It's written by Ruskin Bond, an Indian writer, very famous Indian writer. So you will be learning about him in every standard and section. He has written a lot of short stories, and he has written The Blue Umbrella, a novel. It has been made into film. Let's see about him. I am Joseph, English teacher, presenting this lesson to you. Ruskin Bond is born in 1934. He is Indian. So that's how we need to give him a lot of importance, because his writings used to be targeted or very much interested, aimed at children. Okay, he is a children's writer, we call him. He is essayist, story writer. So he is born. He is an award-winning Indian author of British descent. Okay, his father is British and like that. So children's literature he promoted. So keep this one, children's literature. He wrote 500 short stories, essays and novels. His novel, the popular novel, The Blue Umbrella. Please, these things you keep it in mind. They will be asking you in TNPSC and competitive exams. Ruskin Bond is a famous writer. He has written novels, short stories. Okay, then certain travelogues. Travelogues means on a journey, sometimes they explain in their like a diary writing. So it is made, The Blue Umbrella is made into a Hindi film, the same name. So it has got a National Film Award for Best Children's Film in 2007. So he also wrote many books. So if you get time, and you will be getting lot of time now, go through his books, read his books. They are very interesting. They are written in a very simple and stylish language, so children can easily understand. So the 2 volumes of autobiography. Okay, that is what autobiography means. It is written suya sarithiram, adavadhu suya varalaru, my life events and about myself I am writing as a book. Okay, my life story is written, that is autobiography. So somebody is writing my life, so I am inspired and impressed by somebody. I go as a writer, I go and ask him. And for example, Dhoni is there, he is a very famous cricket player. I go there, sir, I want to write your biography. Please tell me about your events. So I collect the facts and all those information about him, and I write about Dhoni. It is called biography. But Dhoni writes about himself, so it is called autobiography, the same thing. So Ruskin Bond has written his autobiography. From there we come to know about him a lot. He had a very pathetic and a very painful childhood. அதாவது குழந்தை பருவத்திலே அவருக்கு அந்த அளவுக்கு பாசம் நேசம் காட்டப்படவில்லை, because he had that such parents. Okay, so he is born to a British couple. When India was under colonial rule, okay, British time, only in 1947 we got freedom. Till then the Britishers were ruling us. So he spent his early childhood in Jamnagar and Shimla. Shimla, if you take, you go to northeastern states, Shimla, Assam, Himachal Pradesh, Sikkim and all those places. Okay, if you go to that eastern side. Then if you come to western side, okay, it is Pakistan, then Rajasthan and other side. Then the northern side, it is, okay, you know about the map, Indian map. So there the place is hilly, okay, it is a high place. It is on Mount Everest, almost it is on the Mount Everest, okay. So that's how those places were very prone to cyclone and heavy winds. Sometimes heavy winds used to collapse the buildings and other things. So they had that roof type of houses, and the roofs were covered with tin and other things available locally. So sometimes what happens, when the wind is blowing, it creates a lot of sound, and in order that the tin may not be pushed away or taken away by the winds, they keep rocks on the rooftop. So that's how. Okay, we will be coming to the story. When we come to this story, this for example, the wind on haunted hill, then we will be learning about it. So it is a very nice story. So his childhood was marred by his parents' separation. So as he was a child, is very pathetic. Your parents support you. Give thanks to God for your blessed parents. They support you, they pay you, they give you, they feed you, they take care of you. But in case of Ruskin Bond, he had, the parents were separated. So he had that. So, and his father's death, his father died as he was a child. So he was seeking for that love and affection. Since he could not get, he spent all his childhood alone, lonely. So that was the time he got into reading and writing. Now you are in COVID pandemic, okay, COVID, so you are staying here for, you were almost staying at home for 6 to 8 months. So you had a lot of time for reading, so you would have read a lot of things, so you learned a lot of things, and this is the time. That's how he spent this time. So from his life, one thing we need to learn is don't waste your time. That is very important. So go on reading. So not only textbooks, other things. There are so many inspiring stories about inspirational people. Okay, they give a lot of inspiration. If you read many people, how they have failed and they got up and how they succeeded. Okay, see, he sought solace. Solace means comfort in reading and writing, and wrote one of his first short stories at the age of 16. So ஒரு 16 வயசுலயே அவர் எழுத தொடங்கினார், writer. He became a very big writer. So he wrote a short story. Then he went to UK. So United Kingdom, that is Britain it is called previously, because United Kingdom was divided into Ireland, Scotland and England. Those times the 3 states were different. So they used to fight among themselves, like we had in South India Sera, Sora, Pandya. In the same way, now it is they are merged together. They have one government and one system of administration. So it is called UK, United Kingdom. So there he wanted, he was seeking some job there so that he can improve himself. Then after some years he came back again. So he earned his living just like freelancing as a young man. Freelancing means அங்கங்க போயிட்டு, சப்போஸ் எனக்கு ஒரு உருப்படியான வேலை இல்லைன்னா அங்கங்க போயிட்டு ஒரு கம்பெனியில் வேலை செய்யுது, இல்லை ஒரு ஷாப்பில் போயிட்டு பார்ட் டைமாக வேலை செஞ்சு அங்கேருந்து சம்பாரிச்சுட்டு லிவிங், ஸ்பெண்டிங் மை லைஃப். தட் இஸ் கால்டு ஃப்ரீலான்சிங். ஓகே, இட்ஸ் நாட் அண்டர் சம்படி. So he has his own time, he has his own way of doing things, and he has his own way of expressing like that. So writing short stories and poems for newspapers. Sometimes used to write. You can also write newspapers. So you can also write a lot of things to newspapers. Nowadays there is a readers column. So அதில் நீங்கள் நியூஸ்பேப்பரில் கூட எழுதலாம் உங்கள் sometimes about your thoughts and the stories and other things. They are appreciated and they pay you also. If it is a very good article and if it is really impressing and if it is meaningful and if it is up to the mark of as a literary product, they will pay you. So you can write to newspapers and magazines. So most of you have that, if you have that aspiration and eagerness to become a good writer, start writing now, start reading. So a few years hence he was approached by Penguin Books. Penguin is a publisher of books. We have in India Macmillan, Oxford. Like that, Penguin also is a publisher of books. So even if you have any collection of books, you can go to him and so please publish my book, sir, and so on. So for that they pay you. Okay. So his collection of his work then helping establish him as a popular author in India. So that's how he became very popular in India. So he was awarded Padma Shri in 1999, very important. Then Padma Bhushan in 2014. Okay. So that is how he is a famous, still he is living and is now let us see. Now let us see about this Wind on Haunted Hill. So that is a small story written, an imaginary story written by him, and how he creates from natural incidents, he creates a kind of panic, a kind of pathos or a kind of horror. So when he explaining, so let us see, relating to this we can see a small video so that you can understand better. So this is in your 7th book, it is given in page 109.
The Wind on a Haunted Hill is written by Ruskin Bond.
What page? At term 1 book, page at 109.
The Wind on a Haunted Hill is written by Ruskin Bond, a celebrating Indian author of British descent. He lives with his adopted family in Landour, Missouri, India. He had his education in Bishop Cotton School, Simla. He received many awards like Sahitya Academy, Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan. Many of his stories have become movies and TV shows. The Wind on a Haunted Hill is a spirited, hair-raising story about friendship, courage and survival of 3 children in a small Himalayan village. On Haunted Hill, there was little to stop the wind, only a few stunned trees and bushes and the ruins of what had once been a small settlement. On the slopes of the next hill was a small village. People kept large stones on their roofs to prevent them from blowing away. There was nearly always a wind in these parts, even on sunny days. Our children continues the dramatization.
You're flying like anything. Yes, sir, I can't hold it. I will give you one by one. I must go to bazaar today. I too wish to come, but I can't because my mother is not well. So I have to look after the cows and do all housework also.
Akka, I will come with you. No, you can't. You go and help grandfather cut the wood because father in the army far away from home. So you have to help grandfather. It's okay, Ka, but won't you be afraid to come back alone? Why should be I afraid? There are ghosts on the hill. I know. I will be back before dark. Ghosts never come daytime. Are there many ghosts in the ruins? Yes, Grandpa says so. 100 years ago, English people lived on the hill. I was affected by thunder and lightning and had to move to another place. They all went away, but why should there be any ghost? Because during a fearful storm, one house was hit by lightning. Everyone was killed, including children. Were there many children? There were 2 children, a brother and a sister. Grandfather had seen many times played on the moonlight. Wasn't he afraid? No, Suresh. Actually, old people never mind seeing ghosts. How are Suresh's grandfather and your mother? All of them are fine, auntie. How is your health? I have lot of problem with my health. Left shoulder is paining like anything. Joints became stiff and I couldn't move it. Auntie, I think it's going to rain. Let me make a move. Okay, take care. I must get home soon. This is March, the month of storm. Oh, it started rain. I have no umbrella. I can't reach my home anyway. Let me stay in the ruins of some time till rain stop. Shall I go near the fireplace? It may be dry and give me a shelter. No, I should not take risk. I may lose my way. Oh, I saw 2 ghost figures. 2 children. Usha, Binya, it's me. I thought you were ghost. We thought you were a ghost. When it grew dark, we came looking for you. And then the storm broke. Shall we run back together? I don't want to stay here any longer. We will have to wait. The road is damaged in one place. It won't be safe to go now. Let us wait till rain stops. Then we have to wait till morning. I am feeling hungry. Now I am not afraid because you are with me. I am also not afraid. The rain stopped. Let's go now. Come on, I am hungry. Can you see something behind the wall? It's like hand waving. I can't see anything. That is the top of the plum tree. Who say goodbye? Not I. I hear something. There is only a wind. Who? It's only the wind?
Okay, let us go to the synopsis. It is completely explaining about that natural climate there. So the wild wind, he is explaining, you see the wild wind used to be very forceful, sometimes here also. Now there is a depression in Bay of Bengal, they say there is going to be a lot of rain and there will be wind and so on. So it pushes, when wind comes, it comes with a force. So it pushes to open windows and chokes chimneys. Chimney is a place where the smoke goes out from the house. In old house, if you see, in old houses, if you see, there will be a top, there will be like a square structure where smoke will be coming out. So in old type of houses you will find. So it is called a chimney, and blows away clothes sometimes. So whenever you dry clothes outside, it blows away. As it huffs and puff, huff and puff. Okay, underline please this word, huff and puff. So that is just making its own rhythm. Okay, so we will find it in the book. When we are reading from the book, we will find over the village by an eerie hill where Usha, Suresh and Binya live. So it was even more ferocious. So when during rainy days or during times, so it becomes ferocious. So when there is a depression, it becomes ferocious. The wind becomes ferocious. That means very forceful. So it doesn't see what is it, is cloth, so I should not carry it. So it is a natural event, okay, natural calamity sometimes we call it. The day Usha is on her way back from the bazaar. So what happens, it is explaining about these three children. They are staying along with the grandfather. So she goes to the market in order to purchase. In the meantime, the brother also calls for aspires or wishes to go along with Usha, but she says she has to stay with the grandfather for looking after the cattle. So it is a village setup. The surroundings, the backdrop is a village, and it is on a hilltop. So the roofs were covered with tin sheets, and rocks were kept on the tin sheets, so that they will not be carried away by the wind. So sometimes when the wind comes, the tin moves and makes some kind of strange sound. It was even more ferocious the day Usha is on her way back from the bazaar. So she goes to the bazaar and buys a matchbox and some book for his mathematics book on math. So for his brother. Then she buys some grocery items, some spices. Then she also, at the end of the bazaar, she finds some kind of, for 2 rupees, she buys a necklace for herself. Then she carries old slippers, chappals of his father to give to the cobbler there to repair it. So all these was, she was, in the meantime what happens, the climate, the clouds fall in, dark clouds come in, and it is going to rain. So she wants to hurry up, she wants to be back to home. On her way home, then it starts raining, and she takes shelter in a old house where it has been completely, it is a, it has been already collapsed building. Okay, previously there used to live a British family, and due to lightning all were killed there. So people believe that since that building, after that the building was abandoned and ghosts live, they became ghosts there, so they start moving here and there. That's how their belief in around the village. So then as she was coming back from the market, a deep boom echoes down the slope. Okay, it is on a hilltop and going on the valley. In the valley there used to be a marketplace. So she has to cross a lot of distance from far away, mountains and the hills and so on. Then she has to come and collect it and go back again to her house. It is very hectic. So it is not that easy. On the way, what happens? So a flash of lightning lights up the valley as fat drops come raining down. So rain comes down. So in search of shelter, what happens? She could not reach the house. in search of shelter. On the way she finds this broken house, you might have seen in the video. So she takes shelter there. Then she rushes to that devastated, okay, devastated means abandoned place. It is haunted hill. Again haunted anna பேய் பிடிச்சது, அதாவது பேய் பிடிச்ச வீடு. சில நேரத்தில் வீட்டில் பேய் இருக்குன்னுவாங்க, இந்த வீட்டுக்கெல்லாம் போகக்கூடாது, ஆர் இந்த பிளேஸுக்கெல்லாம் போகக்கூடாது. தட் இஸ் கால்டு ஹாண்டட். Haunted means a phantom, okay, a devil living there. Or sometimes you might have watched the movie Kanchana. So like that, haunted hill means there ஆவிகள் வாழக்கூடியது, okay, some. So because fierce and creepy against the dark sky. So I have already told you there were some people who were living, one family along with the children, and all due to lightning all were killed, and after that nobody used to go to that house, and it was abandoned and dilapidated and completely collapsed. So inside the tin roof cracks, strange shadows are thrown against the walls, and little Usha trembles with fear, for she was not alone, okay. On a haunted hill swept by howling winds blowing down from the Himalayan snows stands the ruins of that deserted house. Again you see it is in a high place. So the residents, including 2 children, had been killed when a bolt of lightning struck the house years ago. So that is how, that was the house, the story of that house. So it is called haunted, and at the same time it is abandoned. So it happened many years ago. So Usha is a 11-year-old girl, and she goes to market and comes back, and on the way due to rain she takes shelter at the ruins. Ruin anna paadainda, அதாவது it is not worth for living, so nobody can stay it, there is no roof, only walls stay there, that is called ruins. பாழடைந்த வீடு. So caught in a downpour means the rain is pouring down, தண்ணி ஊத்துற மாதிரி, அதாவது drizzling means அதாவது மழை பெய்யுறது, தூறல் போடுதல், தூறலுக்கு drizzling என்னுவாங்க. downpour ன்னா மழை கொட்டுறது, okay, heavy rains, that is called downpour. On our way back from the bazaar, as the afternoon dwindles means it becomes, okay, it changes, comes to an end, அதாவது மறைதல். So afternoon comes evening, that is called. The 2 young children, so these 2 young boy and a girl, they start searching Usha, and they go on the way, or set out in the rain to look for his elder sister. So she doesn't know. As she enters into that old building, she lays her hand, so it is completely dark, she can't able to see anything, and there is a kind of spongy place, she keeps her hand on that place. So she starts she got afraid, she got frightened, and when it came, it seemed to be a wild cat there sitting. So unknowingly she kept her hand on the cat. So that's how a kind of fear is created in her. So sometimes நானும் எனக்கும் ஞாபகம் இருக்கு. Even I remember when I was a child, when I used to go to school boy, they used to tell me at the end near the pond there used to be a banyan tree, a big banyan tree. They say during night time, please don't go there, devils are staying there. பேய் இருக்குது அந்த மரத்துக்கு கீழே, நைட் ஆனால் போகக்கூடாது, 8 மணிக்கு 9 மணிக்கு அப்படின்னு சொன்ன நாட்கள் எல்லாம் உண்டு. ஸோ ஐ ரிமெம்பர் திஸ் ஸ்டோரி வித் மை flashback of my childhood. So that's how sometimes people say, it may be true, may not be true, it's only a story, okay. So the children tried not to be alarmed by the howl of the wind. So howling means it is, wind is making a kind of strange sound, குலைக்கும், அதாவது கர்ஜனை செய்யக்கூடிய ஒரு சத்தம். So when wind blows and it falls on the, or it is when it is blocked by certain buildings and the trees and so on, it creates a strange noise. The screech of the oak and the plum, the trees, oak tree and plum tree, has spread roots at the ruins. Sounds made by the wild cat and owl that has also moved into the dangerous structure. How Ruskin Bond is explaining this natural scene, எப்படி ஒரு பயங்கரமாக பயமுறுத்துகிற மாதிரி ஒரு எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணியிருக்காரு. அதுதான் அவருடைய அதாவது பூதக்கதை, அதாவது விக்ரம் வேதாள் கதைகள் பூதக்கதை சொல்கிற மாதிரி அவர் சொல்லியிருக்காரு. it sometimes it appeals to the children. நமக்கு பயமுறுத்தணும். நம்மளெல்லாம் பெரியவங்க ஆன பிறகு படிக்கும்பொழுது no they are not, it is not true, it is imaginary we feel. But children, what they feel, you really feel frightened and you are very eager to know what happened. That's how he explains his stories. That's how it is appealing to children. Then as lightning occasionally lights up the dark interiors of the ruin, the children see ghostly figures of other children. Then that's how it happens, and they come. Usha also finds that these two people came in search of her, and they go together and they reach home. This is a story, a simple story. The characters in the this one, Usha, Binya, Suresh, grandfather, and Usha's aunt, okay, where she finds video has been explained to you and you understood the synopsis of the story. Now we come to the lesson. See, ooh, cried the wind. So how when ன்னு சத்தம் போடும் சில நேரத்தில், காற்று வேகமாக வீசும் பொழுது, when the wind blows forcefully, when there is force is increased while wind is blown, then naturally it creates strange sounds. Okay, that's how. So it itself is the starting itself, how he is explaining. You see, Ruskin Bond, ஒரு பயமுறுத்துற மாதிரி, பசங்களை பயமுறுத்துற மாதிரி children, you get, when you read it, you get yourself frightened. Cried the wind as it swept down, swept. Okay, he is explaining as if it happened. So he is explaining as a past event. That's the reason why it is sweep anna adavudhu moving. Okay, we never saw wind, sometimes we only feel it. So when it moves forcefully, we feel it and we hear its sound also. So from the Himalayan snows, so the village is on Himalaya, okay, Mount Himalaya, Himalayan mountain. It is a very high, it is the highest mountain in the world. So you see how when a place is high from sea level, the more you go high from the as you go on increasing your height, okay, travel. So wind, you can easily feel the force of the wind is more. You go to Ooty, you feel the wind flowing very comfortably there, because it is not blocked by any other structures or trees or any other natural buildings or structures or trees or whatever it may be, hills or mountains. So it hurried over the hills and passes. Pass means it is a valley, okay, so it is a narrow place, a down place, okay, slope of two hills joining together, that is we call it valley, and hummed and moaned in the tall pines and deodars. So these are all. So when it just go, when you have a free time, just go to a village side and just stay when the wind comes, how it creates a kind of strange noise, okay, when it passes through, when it touches the trees. On haunted hill there was a little to stop the wind, only a few stunted trees and bushes and the ruins of what had once been a small settlement. So on this Mount Everest or this Himalayan mountain on a hill, there is a down, there is a small village, and many people left there, and there only few people stay there, and Usha also, and along with her grandfather she stays there. And there was a building, dilapidated and abandoned building. So that is what. So settlement means people who live together. It is called a village. Okay. So on the slopes of the next hill there was a small village. So that is the setup of a hill, and there is a, on the slope. Okay. So on the slope of a hill, Nila adavadu Malai Sarivile. So on this hill there is a village. Okay, that the people kept large stones on their tin roofs to prevent mean taduttal them from blowing away. So the wind used to be very heavy on Himalayan mountains. So in order to keep safe, or in order that the roofs they were not concrete roofs, they were only tin roofs, and those tins were kept on that, the stone is kept there so that they may not be carried away by the heavy winds, so from blowing away. So when it moves, the tin makes some kind of sound, and it creates a lot of noise. There was nearly always a wind in these parts. So there used to be wind blowing, heavy wind, forceful wind is to be a natural phenomenon there, a natural event. Even on a sunny days, doors and windows rattled. Rattling means tak 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 sound, that is called a rattling sound. Okay, when the engine moves, or when any motor, suppose vandi move avumbodhu, bullet move dum 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 dum, that is called a rattling sound. Okay, so chimney is choked. Chimney means where I have already told you, on a hilltop there used to be a structure, on a rooftop there used to be a structure where the smoke goes out. Now modern days they don't have, because we have, those days they used to have, they used to cook and a lot of smoke used to come. So even sometimes if you போனீங்களா, different places if you go, some milluku போனீங்களா பெரிய structure இருக்கும். நீ கொசவன்பாளையம் போனீங்களா, and there is a rice mill. On that rice mill you will find a huge structure. So அங்கேருந்து புகை போய்கிட்டே இருக்கும் வெளியே. So it used to be. So that is called a chimney. So in old houses you will find it, not in new houses. So the clothes blew away, though by the wind also. When you dry the clothes outside, then they were blown away. That is also a phenomenon there. 3 children stood beside a low stone wall. So 3 children, I am reading from page 110 in your, from your textbook. So 3 children stood beside a low stone wall. The house was surrounded by a stone wall. So there is a wall, fence. So that is made of stones. Okay, built by stone structure. Spreading clothes out to dry. So they were trying to dry the clothes. On each garment they placed a rock, so that it cannot be blown away. Even then the clothes fluttered. Fluttering means moving. So tap 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 tap, suppose over cloth, suppose even our flag, national flag, when you hoist it, due to wind what happens, it flutters. Okay, that is called a fluttering. Okay, sometimes even the birds, when they fly, they flutter their wings. So that is called fluttered, like flags and pennants. Then Usha dark haired and rose cheeked. Now he is explaining in a simple way about that person. Usha is a 12 years old girl, or 11 or 12 years old. Then she is a dark haired, rose cheeked. So her cheeks were very rosy. Struggled with her grandfather's long loose shirt. Kurta anuvaanga. நம்மலாம் ஷர்ட் போட்டுக்கிறோம், வேஷ்டி போடுறோம், ஷர்ட் கட்டுறோம், Tamilians or South Indians. North India if you go, they put kurta under lalchi. They call it, that is how they wear there. So நம்ம வந்து சுடிதார்ன்றோம். இப்போ when ladies wear it we call it chudidar. When gents wear it is called it, அதாவது ஆம்பளைங்க போட்டுக்கிட்டாங்களான்னா அந்த சுடிதார் மாறுது லால்ச்சி அன்னுவாங்க. North Indians, they wear that. There is a traditional dress. So usually we don't wear it. Okay, that is called kurta. Okay, so Usha was trying to dry grandfather's kurta. So she is 12 years old. Her younger brother Suresh was doing his best to hold down a bed sheet. So while Binya, a slightly older girl, Usha's friend and a neighbor, was handing them the clothes one at a time. So the neighbor girl is giving to Usha one cloth after another. So Usha is trying to dry it out, and she places a stone on it. So in the meantime, the wind was very heavy. It was not allowing the girl or Usha to do her work properly. Still then they were struggling. Once they were sure everything was on the wall, firmly held down by rocks, they climbed up on the flat stones and sat there. So once their clothes were dried, and they go to another place, a distant place nearby, and they sat there. They started talking to each other. They sat there for a while in the wind and the sun, staring across the fields at the ruins on haunted hill. So they were just enjoying the natural landscape and thinking about that. See, that bold building is there on the top. See, the trees are moving, the birds are flying. Okay, how the natural scenes are there. Sun is very soothing. All those things children know. They sit there, they got a little time for relaxing, and they started talking there. Okay, so we will be continuing the lesson in the next session. So this is how the lesson starts, and you have already been given the synopsis. Please go through it, and whatever we have done today, we have just go once, read and underline with a pencil whatever word you don't know. Try to find the meaning, its meaning and its opposite, antonym we call it. That's how you have to do. Though after reading, after the class, it should be a kind of routine work for you at home. So we call it homework. So you have to underline the word, whichever word you don't know. Take a dictionary, try to refer it, and accordingly try to know it, and try to use those words which you don't know in your own sentences. Try to use. Okay, for example, there is a word called across. So across is a preposition. So across anna, there is a bridge across the road. That means in the கரைக்கும் ரோடினுடைய இந்த பக்கத்துக்கும் அந்த பக்கத்துக்கும் குறுக்கே என்ன இருக்கு? There is a bridge across the road. This is how you have to make your own sentences and try to understand. That's how it stays in your mind. So just by reading or by memorizing, they won't stay. When you use it in your own daily activities, then it will be well understood, its usage. So we will be continuing, children. Till then, have a nice day, and keep on doing your work, and spend your time usefully, and we will be back again shortly. Till then, have a nice day.
Bye bye. See you again. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye. See you again. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye. See you again. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye. See you again. Hope to see you soon.
Jacob Metric Higher Secondary School, a unit of Jacob Group of Schools, Periyakkuppam, Tiruvallur. Admission notice for Standard 11, 2020-21, exclusively for girls. Registration for admission started. Groups offered: Group 1A, Physics, Chemistry, Mathematics and Computer Science. Group 1B, Physics, Chemistry, Mathematics and Biology. Group 3A, Commerce, Economics, Accountancy and Business Mathematics. Group 3B, Commerce, Economics, Accountancy and Computer Application. Unique features of our school: safe campus, well qualified and experienced teachers, mind relaxation camp, special sports camp, well equipped laboratory, periodical counseling, academic and career guidance by experts, digital and virtual library, intensified coaching for IIT, JEE and NEET. Online education and teleteaching have been introduced to strengthen higher secondary department. For admission, contact school office at number 4, 1st Street, Judges Colony, Periyakkuppam, Tiruvallur. Mobile 7402740282, 9965518133. Online registration also available at www.jacobindia.edu.in.
Good morning children. I welcome you all for Jacob TELE School. I am Mariam. I am going to handle one of your favorite subject, that is computer. For clear understanding, the lessons will be taught in bilingual. For other instructions like homework and assignment, kindly check the Google Classroom app. So children, before moving to the lesson, I would like to make a small recap about your previous classes. How does a computer work? Do you all know how does a computer work? Yes, it works with an IPO cycle. What does an IPO cycle means? I stands for input. I stands for input. P stands for process. P stands for process. O stands for output. O stands for output. So computer needs a input, it does the processing, and finally it gives the result. That result is the output. இது எல்லாமே கம்ப்யூட்டர்ல ஸ்டோர் ஆயிருக்கும். Yes, for your clear understanding, if you want to be very strong and healthy, what you have to do? You have to take healthy fruits and vegetables, right? You are all taking healthy fruits and vegetables daily? Very good. So look at the picture. The children are taking fresh juice and fresh fruits. So they are very strong. But if you take junk food as your input, for example, if you take ice creams, fried items regularly, what will happen? You will fall sick often. Likewise, computer also needs some input to do the process, and finally it will give the output. For more understanding, I will give you one more example. If you want to drink mango juice, what you have to do? You will take fresh mangoes as a input. Juice ku enna pannuvom? First nama mangoes small pieces cut pannipom. That is the input. அப்புறம் மிக்சர் ஜாரில் இந்த பீசஸ் எல்லாம் நம்ம போடுவோம். இட் இஸ் அ ப்ராசஸிங். மிக்ஸ் பண்ணுவோம்ல, தட் இஸ் த ப்ராசஸிங். ஃபைனலி என்ன அவுட்புட் கிடைக்கும்? ஃப்ரெஷ் மேங்கோ ஜூஸ் கிடைக்கும்ல, தட் இஸ் அ ஃபைனல் அவுட்புட். Now if you all understood what is an input and output, good. What is an input device? A device that sends information into your computer system is called as an input device. So computer பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் you will be coming across new terms இல்லனா hard words. So whenever you are finding the word is hard, என்ன பண்ணும்? Take a rough note and write it down. இந்த ஸ்லைடில் என்ன hard word இருக்கு? Information. பெரிய வேர்டாக இருக்குல்ல. So what you have to do? Split it. Split பண்ணி எழுதி பாருங்க. It will be very easy for you to remember. What's the spelling of information? I-N, in, F-O-R, for, M-A-T, mat, I-O-N, shen, information. So word பார்க்கும்போது எப்படி தெரியுது? பெருசாக இருக்கு. ஆனால் ஸ்ப்ளிட் பண்ணி எழுதுனா ரொம்ப ஈஸியாக இருக்கும். சரிங்களா? Everyone once again repeat after me. Information. I-N, in, F-O-R, for, M-A-T, mat, and I-O-N, information. Very good. Once again, what is an input device? A device that sends information into your computer system is called as an input device. Very good. Information எழுதிட்டீங்களா? Finally, I will check how many hard words are there. Okay. So, நீங்கள் time கிடைக்கும்போது you can make use of these hard words by learning and writing. Okay. So, now we are going to see few examples of input devices. Look at the picture. What is this? It is a keyboard. Keyboard பார்த்திருக்கீங்களா? Keyboard எல்லாரும் யூஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்களா? Very good. Keyboard எதுக்காக யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம்? To type some text. Very good. What are the keys you find on a keyboard? Keyboardல என்னென்ன keys இருக்கும்? யோசிச்சு பாருங்க. லேப்ல எத்தனை வாட்டி யூஸ் பண்ணியிருப்போம்? எஸ். என்னென்ன keys யூஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கோம்? Alphabet keys. எத்தனை alphabet keys are there? 26 alphabet keys. Very good. Then number keys இருக்கா? How many number keys are there? 1 to 0 or 0 to 9. There are 2 sets of number keys. எத்தனை sets of number keys ma? 2 sets of number key. One is on your right hand side and next one is on the top of the keyboard. Okay, so 2 sets of number keys are there. And also there are many special keys on the keyboard. என்னன்னு பார்க்கலாமா? There are 4 arrow keys. Can you see the arrow keys on the screen? Yes. What are the arrow keys? Up arrow key, down arrow key, right arrow key and left arrow key. Very good. 4 arrow keys. Enna 4 arrow keys? Once again, up arrow key, down arrow key, right arrow key and left arrow key. Yes, arrow keys எதுக்காக நம்ம யூஸ் பண்றோம்? To move in various direction. For example, இப்போ நம்ம first lineல type பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். I want to go to the last word. I want to move the cursor to the last. அப்போ என்ன யூஸ் பண்ணலாம்? With the help of the right arrow key, I can move the cursor. Yes. Then, space bar key. Can you see the space bar key on the screen, ma? Yes. It is the longest key in the keyboard. நம்ம keyboardல இருக்க keysல எது ரொம்ப பெரிய key? Space bar key. Very good. So for example, if you are asked to draw a keyboard வரைங்க அப்படின்னு சொன்னாங்கன்னா ஸ்பேஸ் பார் கீ தான் இருக்கிறதுலே பெருசாக வரையணும், சரிங்களா? லாங்காக வரையணும். மற்ற எல்லா கீஸை விட ஸ்பேஸ் பார் கீஸ் தான் லாங்காக தெரியணும். குட். ஸ்பேஸ் பார் கீ எதுக்காக யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம்? To insert space between letters. Okay va? For example, I want to type one sentence. Appo between the letters I want to insert a space na, that time I will be using the space bar key. Yes. The next key is your backspace key. What key? Backspace key. Backspace key எதுக்காக யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம்? For example, நீங்கள் எழுதிட்டே இருக்கீங்க நோட்டில், பென்சில் வச்சு எழுதிட்டே இருக்கீங்க. Suddenly you have written wrongly. What you will do? You will take an eraser and erase it off. Likewise, backspace key is used to erase any wrongly typed letters. Backspace key என்ன பண்ணும்? நம்ம ராங்காக எதாவது டைப் பண்ணிட்டோம்னா அதை erase பண்ணுறதுக்கு backspace key. Another key, delete key, is also there to erase the letters. Okay. The next key is your caps lock key. What key ma? Caps lock key. Caps lock key எதுக்காக யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம்? If I want to type my name fully in capital letters. Okay. If I want to type my name fully in capital letters, I can use the caps lock key. Caps lock யூஸ் பண்ணால் என்ன ஆகும்? நம்ம டைப் பண்ணுற எல்லா லெட்டர்ஸுமே கேபிட்டல் லெட்டர்ஸில் இருக்கும், சரிங்களா? நெக்ஸ்ட் இஸ் யோர் என்டர் கீ. வாட் கீ? என்டர் கீ. தேர் ஆர் 2 என்டர் கீஸ் இன் அ ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் கீபோர்ட், சரிங்களா? எத்தனை என்டர் கீ இருக்கும்? 2 என்டர் கீஸ். என்டர் கீ எதுக்காக யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம்? To enter a new line. Okay, நம்ம இருக்கிற லைன்லேருந்து if I want to type something in a new line na, I can use the enter key. Yes children, there are also many special keys like shift key, delete key, etc. Now another input device is a mouse. Mouse ன்னு சொன்னனே எலி நினைச்சிட்டீங்களா? எலி கிடையாது. இட் இஸ் அ பார்ட் ஆஃப் அ கம்ப்யூட்டர். இது கம்ப்யூட்டர் மவுஸ். பார்க்குறதுக்கு எப்படி இருக்குது? எலி மாதிரியே இருக்குல்ல? ஸ்க்ரால் பண்ணோம்னா எப்படி போகும்? எலி மாதிரியே வேகமாக பேஜ் அப் பேஜ் டவுன் பண்ணிடும். அதுக்காக தான் இதுக்கு மவுஸ்ன்னு பேர் வந்திருக்கு போல். ரைட்? கேன் வி see the parts of mouse? Okay. We will have left button and right button. 2 buttons தெரியுதா மவுஸில்? One is the left button, another one is a right button. Center you will have a scroll wheel. Scroll wheel தெரியுதா centerல? It is used to rotate the page up and page down. Okay children? And a wire is connected the mouse to the system. Okay. Now input device என்னன்னு பார்த்துட்டோம்ல? For examples-உம் பார்த்தாச்சு. Keyboard, mouse பார்த்துட்டோம். Now we are going to a new topic, that is output devices. Can you see the screen? Yes. என்னென்ன output device இருக்கு? Projectors. Projectors எங்கெல்லாம் பார்க்குறீங்க? Computer labல பார்த்துருக்கோம். Yes. Speakers, monitors, printers and plotters. இதெல்லாம் தான் output devices. இப்போ ஒன் பை ஒன்னாக என்ன அவுட்புட் டிவைஸ் இருக்குது, அதை எப்படி யூஸ் பண்ணலான்னு நம்ம பார்க்க போகிறோம். அதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஐ டோல்ட் யூ, இஃப் யூ ஆர் கம்மிங் அக்ராஸ் எனி ஹார்ட் வேர்ட்ஸ் இல்லைன்னா நியூ வேர்ட்ஸ் இருந்தால் யூ ஹாவ் டு ரைட் இட் டவுன். ஸோ யூ ஜஸ்ட் ரைட் த வேர்ட் கீபோர்ட். வாட்ஸ் த ஸ்பெல்லிங் ஆஃப் கீபோர்ட்? KEYBOARD. B-O-A-R-D, keyboard. Write it down. What is the spelling of keyboard? K-E-Y-B-O-A-R-D, keyboard. And write the spelling of mouse. M-O-U-S-E, mouse. What is the spelling of mouse? M-O-U-S-E, mouse. Okay, now we are going to move to the new topic, that is output devices. What is an output device? A device which is capable of displaying information is known as an output device. So ma'am சொன்னல, computer will take the input and does the processing. Finally என்ன கொடுக்கும்? Result கொடுக்கும். அந்த result எப்படி கொடுக்கும்? Output device மூலமா தான் நமக்கு கொடுக்கும். சரிங்களா? So நமக்கு result வேணும்னா we need some output device. So என்ன மாதிரி output device இருக்குன்னு one by one பார்க்கலாம். Before that, do you find any hard word? Yes, displaying. பெரிய வேர்டா இருக்குல்ல? So split it. Dis, D-I-S, dis. Play, P-L-A-Y, play. Ing, I-N-G, ing. Displaying. ஸோ ஸ்ப்ளிட் பண்ணும்போது எப்படி இருக்கும்? நமக்கு ஈஸியாக இருக்கும், படிக்கிறதுக்கும் ஈஸியாக இருக்கும். நீங்கள் எக்ஸாமில் எழுதும்போது ஸ்பெல்லிங் மிஸ்டேக்கும் வராது. சரிங்களா? வாட் இஸ் த ஸ்பெல்லிங் ஆஃப் டிஸ்பிளேயிங்? D-I-S-P-L-A-Y-I-N-G, displaying. Very good. So once again, what is an output device? Output device na enna? Okay va? A device which is capable of displaying information is known as an output device. Example, monitor and printer. So one by one we can see what are the output devices. First one is a monitor. Monitor ku innor peru visual display unit. Write it down children. Monitor oda other name enna? Visual display unit. What's the spelling of visual? V-I-S-U-A-L, visual. Display, D-I-S-P-L-A-Y, display. Unit, U-N-I-T, unit. So monitor oda another name enna? Visual display unit. Yes, monitors or VDU are used to visually interface with the computer and are similar in appearance to a television. நம்ம எல்லார் வீட்லயும் டிவி இருக்குதானே? ஸோ டிவியோட ஸ்க்ரீன் எப்படி இருக்கும் பார்த்துருக்கீங்களா? ஸோ டிவியோட மானிட்டர் ஸ்க்ரீனும் நம்ம கம்ப்யூட்டரோட மானிட்டர் ஸ்க்ரீனும் எப்படி இருக்கும்? சிமிலராக தான் இருக்கும். சரிங்களா? பார்க்க ஒரே மாதிரி இருக்கும்ல? எஸ். Monitors or VDU are used to visually interface with the computer and are similar in appearance to a television. Okay va? So if I use a keyboard to input my name, என் நேமை நான் கீபோர்டில் டைப் பண்ணுறேன், அது எனக்கு அவுட்புட்டாக எங்கே கிடைக்கும்? மானிட்டரில் என்னால் பார்க்க முடியும். ஸோ மானிட்டர் is an output device. Can you see the screen? Yes. What picture is this? This is a cathode ray monitor. இந்த மாதிரி systems பார்த்திருக்கீங்களா? Rarely. Yes. These type of computers are used in olden days. இந்த மாதிரி monitor தான் நம்மலாம் பழைய கொஞ்ச நாளுக்கு முன்னாடி யூஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தோம். Okay. See, very thick monitors, cathode ray monitors. But currently what you are all using is a plasma monitor. ரொம்ப thinner இருக்குல்ல? So this is a plasma monitor. These types of monitors தான் நம்ம இப்போ கரண்ட்டாக யூஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். It is very thin, right? இது எதுக்காக இவ்வளோ அட்வான்ஸ்னா the picture quality is more perfect. நம்ம cathode ray monitor விட இப்போ நம்ம கரண்ட்டாக யூஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்க plasma monitorsல பிக்சர்ஸ்லாம் எப்படி இருக்கும், ரொம்ப பர்ஃபெக்டாக இருக்கும். நம்ம டிஸ்பிளே வந்து ரொம்ப கிளியராக இருக்கும். கலர் ஃபாண்ட்டாக இருந்தாலும் சரி, எல்லாமே இட்ஸ் அ அட்வான்ஸ் லெவல். ஓகே, now we are moving to the next output device, that is printers. printers பற்றி பார்க்க போகிறோம். உங்களோட எக்ஸாமில் கொஷின் பேப்பர்ஸை எப்படி கொடுக்குறாங்க, print பண்ணி தானே கொஷின் பேப்பர் தராங்க. it is with the help of a printer. okay, so you can print out information that is in the computer onto a paper. so computerல இருக்க information நம்ம பேப்பர்ல print பண்ணோம்னா what device we need a printer. so children, it's time to write. take a pencil and write the spelling of printer. printers, printers. very good. so கம்ப்யூட்டரில் இருக்க இன்ஃபர்மேஷனை if I want to get it in a piece of paper, I need a device which is called as a printer. yes. ஸோ நம்ம பேப்பரில் print பண்ண இன்ஃபர்மேஷனை ஹார்ட் காப்பின்னு சொல்லுவோம். என்ன சொல்லுவோம்? ஹார்ட் காப்பி. HARD, hard copy. COPY, copy. பேப்பரில் இருக்க இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் இஸ் தி ஹார்ட் காப்பி. சிஸ்டமில் நம்ம டைப் பண்ணி வச்சுருக்கோம்ல இன்ஃபர்மேஷன், தட் இஸ் த சாஃப்ட் காப்பி. ஸோ சாஃப்ட் காப்பிலேருந்து நமக்கு ஹார்ட் காப்பியாக வேணும்னா வாட் டிவைஸ் we need a printer. yes, there are different kinds of printers which vary in their speed and print quality. so printersலையும் various types இருக்கு. it depends upon their speed and the quality of the printing material. ஓகேவா? so one by one என்ன types of printers இருக்குன்னு பார்க்க போறோம். printers can be classified into impact printer and non-impact printers. printers can be classified into impact printer and non-impact printer. impact printer கீழே என்ன classification இருக்கு? daisy wheel and dot matrix pattern இருக்கு. non-impact printers கீழே என்ன classification பார்க்க போகிறோம்? inkjet printer, thermal printer and laser printer. these all the classification of printers. so first, what is an impact printer பார்க்க போகிறோம். impact printers use a print head containing a number of metal pins which strike an inked ribbon placed between the print head and the paper. so children, new words நிறைய இருக்குல்ல இங்க. it's time to write. take your pencil. impact printer, IMPACT, impact printer. PRINTER, impact printer. yes. containing, CON, contain, TAIN, tain, ink, ING, ink, containing. metal pins, METAL, metal pins, PINS, pins. inked ribbon, INKED, inked ribbon, RIBBON, ribbon. yes. so impact printerல என்ன பண்ணுவாங்கன்னா metal pins மூலமா inked ribbonல இருக்க ink வந்து பேப்பர்ல ஸ்ட்ரைப் பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கும். அப்பதான் அந்த இம்ப்ரெஷன் பேப்பர்ல படும்போது we will get the paper to be printed. okay, I will show you the picture of impact printer. can you see the picture of impact printer on the screen? yes, this is a impact printer. அங்க black colorல square shapeல mark ஆயிருக்குல. children, can you see the marked area? it is the metal pins. அந்த metal pins மூலமா தான் inked ribbonல பேப்பர்ல ஸ்ட்ரைக் பண்ணும்போது we will get the information to be printed on the paper. yes. now we are going to move to the non-impact printers. they are much quieter than impact printers as their printing heads do not strike the paper. ஸோ இம்பேக்ட் பிரிண்டரில் அந்த பேப்பரை ஸ்ட்ரைப் பண்ணிகிட்டே இருக்கும் அந்த மெட்டல் பென்ஸ். அதனால என்ன வரும், ரொம்ப நாய்ஸாக இருக்கும். பட் நான் இம்பேக்ட் பிரிண்டரில் அந்த நாய்ஸ் வராது, பிகாஸ் இட் டசன்ட் ஹேஸ் த மெட்டல் பென்ஸ். மெட்டல் பென்ஸ் பதிலாக இட் கண்டெய்ன்ஸ் த dot matrix pattern. Okay children, so it is much quieter. Quieter na சத்தம் கம்மியா இருக்கும். What's the spelling of quieter? Q-U-I-E-T-E-R, quieter. What's the spelling of quieter? Q-U-I-E-T-E-R, quieter. Printing heads, P-R-I-N-T-I-N-G, printing heads, H-E-A-D-S, heads. Now we are going to see what are the non-impact printers. சரிங்களா, non-impact printers கீழே என்னென்ன classification இருக்குன்னு one by one பார்க்கலாம். First is your thermal printer. Thermal printer. What's the spelling of thermal printer? T-H-E-R-M-A-L, thermal. Printer, P-R-I-N-T-E-R, thermal printer. So thermal printers are most commonly used to print items such as receipts and shipping labels. So thermal printer எப்படி இருக்கு, பார்க்கும்போது உங்களுக்கு தெரியுதா, சைஸ் ரொம்ப சின்னதாக இருக்கு. So these printers are used in supermarkets for the billing purpose. பார்த்துருக்கீங்களா, சூப்பர்மார்க்கெட்ஸில் போய் நம்ம பில் போட்டோம்னா this type of printer is used to take a printout. Yes, so இந்த printers எங்கெல்லாம் யூஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க, to get small receipts and shipping labels. Okay, have you all copied down the spelling of thermal printer? Yes, T-H-E-R-M-A-L, thermal. Printer, P-R-I-N-T-E-R, thermal printer. What is the spelling of commonly? C-O-M-M-O-N-L-Y, commonly. What is thermal printers பார்த்துட்டோம்ல. Next, what the printer we are going to see is the laser printer. What is the next printer we are going to see? Laser printer. இந்த printers தான் இப்போ நம்ம காமனாக எல்லாருமே யூஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். For example, நம்ம ஸ்கூல்ஸ்லையும் we are using the laser printer. So laser printer எப்படி work பண்ணுதுன்னு பார்க்கலாமா? It produces high quality text and graphics. It produces high quality text and graphics by repeatedly passing a laser beam back and forth over a negatively charged cylinder called a drum. So when I am reading, you also try to learn the new words. Appa, if you have your textbook, it will be easy for you to read after the class gets over. Okay children? ஸோ லேசர் பிரிண்டர் என்ன பண்ணும்னா, லேசர் லைட் உள்ளே வந்து நம்ம லேசர் பிரிண்டருக்குள்ளே ஒரு ட்ரம் இருக்கும் சரிங்களா, அந்த ட்ரம் வழியாக லேசர் லைட்டு ஃப்ரண்ட் அண்ட் பேக் மூவ் ஆகிட்டே இருக்கும்பொழுது நம்மளோட இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் பேப்பரில் பிரிண்ட் ஆயிரும். ஓகேங்களா? ஸோ வாட் ஆர் த வேர்ட்ஸ் வி ஃபைண்ட் யூ வெரி ஹார்ட்? லேசர் பிரிண்டர், LASER, லேசர் பிரிண்டர், PRINTER, laser printer. Produces, என்ன பண்ணும்? Produces, P-R-O-D-U-C-E-S, produces. High quality, H-I-G-H, high quality, Q-U-A-L-I-T-Y, high quality. Text and graphics. So நம்ம கொடுக்குற diagrams இருந்தாலும் நம்ம கொடுத்த printed words இருந்தாலும் it will give a clear and high quality definition. Okay, so what's the spelling of graphics? G-R-A-P-H-I-C-S, graphics. Repeatedly, what is the spelling of repeatedly? R-E-P-E-A-T-E-D-L-Y, repeatedly. So என்ன ஆகுமா, அந்த லேசர் லைட்ஸு ரிப்பீட்டட் ஆகிட்டே இருக்கும். இட் மேக்ஸ் த பேப்பர் கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணி முடிக்கிற வரைக்கும், பிரிண்ட் ஆகி முடிக்கிற வரைக்கும் அந்த லேசர் லைட் ரிப்பீட் ஆகிட்டே இருக்கும் பேப்பர் மேலே. ஓகேங்களா? வாட்ஸ் அ ஸ்பெல்லிங் ஆஃப் பாசிங்? P-A-S-S, pass. Ing, I-N-G, ing, passing. Laser beam, L-A-S-E-R, laser beam, B-E-A-M, beam. Negatively, what is the new word? Negatively, N-E-G-A-T-I-V-E-L-Y, negatively. Charged cylinder, what's the word? Cylinder, C-Y-L-I-N-D-E-R, cylinder. Yes. Can we move to the next printer? Yes, that is the inkjet printer. What printer is this? Inkjet printer. Inkjet printing is a type of computer printing that recreates a digital image by profiling droplets of ink into the paper. இங்கே இந்த printer என்ன பண்ணும்னா, it is use the droplets of ink. ஓகேங்களா? ஸோ நம்ம கொடுக்குற இங்கை வந்து ட்ராப் பண்ணி அந்த பேப்பரில் நம்மளுக்கு தேவையான இமேஜையும் பிரிண்ட்டு இன்ஃபர்மேஷனையும் பிரிண்ட் பண்ணும். இட் இஸ் அ இங்க்ஜெட் பிரிண்டர். டேக் டவுன் த நோட்ஸ் ஆஃப் இங்க்ஜெட் பிரிண்டர். INK, ink, JET, jet, inkjet, printer, PRINTER, printer. So we have seen 3 types of non-impact printers. என்னென்ன பார்த்தோம்? லேசர் பிரிண்டர் பார்த்தோம், இங்க்ஜெட் பிரிண்டர் பார்த்தோம், and thermal printers பார்த்தோம். These are the types of printers. Now we are moving to the next output device, that is plotters. So printers பார்த்தோம்ல, அதே மாதிரி தான் plotters-உம், but it is used for a large amount of paper or banners. Okay, large quality-க்கு we are using this plotters. Plotters are used to produce graphs and diagrams. So நம்ம diagrams and graph, if we want more perfect, we can use a plotters. Plotters also can be classified into 2 types. How many types? 2 types. First is a pen plotters and next one is your electrostatic plotters. What are the 2 types of plotters, ma? Pen plotters and electrostatic plotters. What is the spelling of plotters? P-L-O-T-T-E-R-S, plotters. Okay, now we are going to see the image of the plotter. This is a pen plotter. Can you see a ink pen is attached in the plotter? Yes. ஸோ நம்ம எப்படி கையில் டயக்ராம் வரைவோமோ இல்லை நம்ம கையில் எப்படி நோட்ஸ் எழுதுவோமோ அதே போல் தான் வித் த ஹெல்ப் ஆஃப் திஸ் பென் this plot is being used. Okay, நம்ம கொடுக்குற இன்ஃபர்மேஷனை with the help of the pen, the plotters will produce the output. Next one is your electrostatic plotters. This is also like a laser light printer. Okay, நம்ம laser printer பார்த்தோம்ல அதே போல தான் இந்த plotters-லையும் laser light மூலிமா the light will come front and back to produce the output on a paper or a banner. Okay children, now we have saw the plotters as a output. Now next output is a speakers இது எல்லாரும் பார்த்திருப்பீங்க யூஸ் பண்ணியிருப்பீங்க right the speakers can be attached to your computer to get more volume so for example நம்ம வீட்டில் இருக்கும்போது சிஸ்டமில் சாங் கேட்போம் if you want to do a party a birthday party என்ன பண்ணுவோம் we will attach the speakers to the system அப்போ என்ன பண்ணும் ரொம்ப லவுடாக சாங் கேட்கும் we can play in a high volume and enjoy the party right so speakers are used to output the sound system உள்ள இருக்க சவுண்டை நமக்கு என்ன பண்ணும் அது அவுட்புட்டாக கொண்டு வந்து தரும் what's the spelling of speakers S-P-E-A-K-E-R-S speakers what's the spelling of speakers S-P-E-A-K-E-R-S speakers now children now you all know what is an input device and what is the output device so அதே போல் இன்புட் டிவைஸோட எக்ஸாம்பிள்ஸும் பார்த்தோம் அவுட்புட் டிவைஸில் இருக்க கொஞ்சம் எக்ஸாம்பிள்ஸும் பார்த்துருக்கோம் வாட் ஆர் த இன்புட் டிவைஸ் we saw today keyboard and mouse keyboard எதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம் it is used to type some text for example I want to type my name what will I use I will use a keyboard as a input okay now I want to select something on the screen what will I use I will use the mouse to select something on the monitor yes now what are the output devices we saw today we saw speakers printers monitors pathumla yes now you know the difference between a input and output devices now we are going to the next topic that is characteristics of computer so computer பத்தி நம்ம கொஞ்சம் characters பார்க்க போறோம் we all have some unique characters right எல்லாராலையும் என்ன பண்ண முடியாது பாட முடியாது எல்லாராலையும் என்ன பண்ண முடியாது டான்ஸ் பண்ண முடியாது we have some unique characters some can sing well some can dance well some can write in a very good handwriting some can do good in sports okay so you all have a unique talents நீங்க அதை என்ன பண்ணணும் recognize பண்ணி கொண்டு வரணும் வெளியே சரிங்களா நம்மளால முடியாது அப்படின்னு இல்லை நம்மளுக்கு என்ன முடியுமோ அதில் you can shine better okay now we are going to see some characteristics of computer first one is a speed computer எப்படி work பண்ணும் tortoise மாதிரி work பண்ணுமா கிடையாது it works very fast so computers are very fast they can process millions of instructions per seconds நம்ம எவ்வளோ இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன் கொடுத்தாலும் என்ன பண்ணும் கம்ப்யூட்டர் ரொம்ப ஃபாஸ்ட்டாக ப்ராசஸ் பண்ணிடும் சரிங்களா ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் இஃப் யூ ஆர் ஸ்டாண்டிங் இன் அ ரன்னிங் ரேஸ் காம்படிஷன் அப்போ என்ன மோட்டிவ் உங்களுக்கு எப்படியாச்சும் ஃபாஸ்ட்டாக போயிட்டு we want to achieve our goal அப்படி தானே யோசிப்போம் ஸோ தட் இஸ் அ ஸ்பீட் we can give அதே போல் கம்ப்யூட்டர் has a maximum speed to process millions of instructions per second நம்மளால ஒரு செகண்டில் எவ்வளோ தூரம் ஓட முடியும் just a few distance but computer can do many work per second okay now what's the spelling of process P-R-O-C-E-S-S process millions M-I-L-L-I-O-N-S millions instructions what's the spelling of instructions I-N-S-T-R-U-C-T-I-O-N-S instructions second S-E-C-O-N-D second yes so computer ரொம்ப ஸ்பீடாக இருக்குன்னு பார்த்துட்டோம் next we are going to check the accuracy of computer accuracy-னா அது எவ்வளோ கரெக்டாக இருக்கும்னு செக் பண்ணலாமா for example if I take your answer paper எப்படி இருக்கும் answer paper கொஞ்சம் spelling mistakes கொஞ்சம் wrong answers first pageல எல்லாம் handwriting எப்படி இருக்கும் நீட்டாக இருக்கும் அப்புறம் போக போக எப்படி இருக்கும் scribbling handwriting yes but computeரோட accuracy எப்படி இருக்கும் from the beginning till the end it gives us a 100% accuracy computers are accurate na it will always produce the correct result. Okay, they do not make mistakes in calculation. So நம்ம calculations கொடுக்கும்போது கம்ப்யூட்டர் என்ன பண்ணாது, மிஸ்டேக் பண்ணாது. ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், இஃப் ஐ ஆஸ்க் யூ சடன்லி டெல் மீ த 7 டேபிள்ஸ், என்ன பண்ணுவோம், யோசிப்போம் இல்லை? ஆனால் கம்ப்யூட்டர் என்ன பண்ணும், மிஸ்டேக்கே இல்லாமல் ஆன்சர் பண்ணிடும். சரிங்களா? த ப்ராபபிலிட்டி ஆஃப் அ கம்ப்யூட்டர் எரர் இஸ் குவைட் ஸ்மால். எரர் ரொம்ப ஸ்மாலாக தான் இருக்கும். ஏன் எரர் வருது, நம்ம கொடுக்குற இன்புட்டில் ஏதாச்சும் மிஸ்டேக்ஸ் இருந்தால் மட்டும்தான் கம்ப்யூட்டரோட அவுட்புட்டில் மிஸ்டேக் இருக்கும். அதர்வைஸ் இட் produces a maximum accuracy result. Okay, what's this new words you find here? Accuracy. What's the spelling of accuracy? ACCURACY. Accuracy. What's the spelling of accuracy, children? Accuracy. 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 Mistakes. 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 Calculations. வேர்டு பெருசாக இருக்குது, என்ன பண்ணலாம், ஸ்ப்ளிட் பண்ணி படிக்கலாமா? calculations. CAL cal, CUL குல், at at shans, IONS shans. calculations. ஓகே, ஸோ நம்ம ஸ்ப்ளிட் பண்ணும்போது நம்மளுக்கு அட்டு வருது, ஆனால் நம்ம படிக்க ப்ரொனவுன்ஸ் பண்ணும்போது அட் வராது. ஓகே, தட் இஸ் த மேஜிக் ஆஃப் இங்கிலீஷ். ப்ரொனவுன்ஸ் பண்ணும்போது T will be silent. Calculations. Yes. The probability of a computer error is quite small. So what's the spelling of probability? PROBABILITY. Probability. What's the spelling of probability, children? PROBABILITY. Probability. Yes. So computer accuracy எப்படின்னு பார்த்துட்டோம். Now we are moving to the next characteristics, that is storage. Computers has enormous storage capacity. So கம்ப்யூட்டரால் என்ன பண்ண முடியும், எவ்வளோ டேட்டாஸ் வேணால் ஸ்டோர் பண்ண முடியும். கிச்சன் போயிருக்கீங்களா? மம்மி கிச்சனில் என்ன பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க, ஷெல்ஃபில் கண்டெய்னர்ஸில் she will store the கிச்சன் ஐட்டம்ஸ். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், சால்ட்டுக்கு ஒரு பாக்ஸ் போட்டிருப்பாங்க, டர்மரிக் பவுடர், சில்லி பவுடர் எல்லாம் தனித்தனியாக என்ன பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க, ஸ்டோர் பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க. லைக்வைஸ் கம்ப்யூட்டர்ஸ் ஆல்சோ ஆஸ் அ ஸ்டோரேஜ் கெப்பாசிட்டி. நம்மளுக்கு இருக்க எல்லா ஃபைல்ஸுமே கம்ப்யூட்டர்ஸ் வந்து தனித்தனியாக ஸ்டோர் பண்ணி வைக்கும். ஸோ நம்மளுக்கு எப்போ வேணும்னாலும் we can retrieve the files within a fraction of seconds. சரிங்களா? நம்ம கரெக்டாக சேவ் பண்ணி வைக்கணும். நம்ம ஒரு ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், இஃப் யூ ஆர் ட்ராயிங் சம் பெயிண்டிங், MS வேர்டில் போய் நம்ம பெயிண்ட் பண்ணி வைக்கிறோம். பெயிண்ட் பண்ணிவிட்டு என்ன பண்ணோம், we have to save the document. அப்போ தான் next time we can go and open the document which we have saved. நம்ம சேவ் பண்ணாமல் க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிவிட்டு நெக்ஸ்ட் டே போய் ஓப்பன் பண்ணால் என்ன இருக்கும், டாக்குமெண்ட் இருக்காது. ஓகே, ஸோ you have to make use of the storage capacity of the computer. Computers can store a vast amount of information which can be recalled at any time in a fraction of second. So நம்மளுக்கு தேவையான டாக்குமெண்ட்ஸை நம்ம ஃப்ராக்ஷன் ஆஃப் செகண்ட்ஸ்லேயே கம்ப்யூட்டர்லேருந்து எடுத்துக்கலாம். சரியா? ஆனால் என்ன பண்ணியிருக்கணும், அதுக்கு முன்னாடி ப்ராப்பராக சேவ் பண்ணியிருக்கணும். வெரி குட். வாட்ஸ் த ஸ்பெல்லிங் ஆஃப் ஸ்டோரேஜ்? STORAGE. Storage. Now next is a versatility. Next characters of computer we are going to see is a versatility. Computer can do a variety of job depending upon the instruction fed to them and their hardware characteristics. So நம்மளால variety of programs computerல பண்ண முடியும். For example, படிச்சுட்டே இருக்கீங்க, மம்மி என்ன சொல்கிறாங்க, இவ்வளோ நேரம் படிச்சியே, போய் கொஞ்சம் டெஸ்ட் எழுதிப்பார். நீங்கள் என்ன சொல்வீங்க, முடியாது, இப்போ தான் ஒரு டாஸ்க்கு முடித்தேன், இம்மீடியட்டாக ஐ கேனாட் டூ த another டாஸ்க். ஆனால் கம்ப்யூட்டர் என்ன பண்ணாது, அது மாதிரி எந்த எக்ஸ்கியூஸும் சொல்லாது. இட் டஸ் வெரைட்டி ஆஃப் ஜாப். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், இஃப் ஐ எம் பிளேயிங் இன் அ கம்ப்யூட்டர், விளையாடிட்டே கேம்ஸ் முடிச்சாச்சு. Now I want to do some painting. So I can shut down the playing app and I can open the paint to draw something. Yes, அப்புறமா drawing முடிச்சாச்சு. I want to shut down and start some calculation. அப்போ என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? Calculation app open பண்ணி I will do some calculation. So computer can do variety of jobs. நம்ம கொடுக்குற instructions பொறுத்து computer will do variety of job. So it is a versatility in nature. What's the spelling of versatility? VERSATILITY, versatility. Next character is the diligence. What's the next character? Diligence. Diligence-na நம்ம எவ்வளோ டாஸ்க்கு வேணாலும் ரிப்பீட் பண்ணி it does the work in a proper manner. நம்ம என்ன சொல்லுவோம்? ஒரே வேலையை ரிப்பீட். இந்த லெசன் நேற்று தாம்மா படித்தேன், மறுபடியும் படிக்க சொல்கிறீங்களேம்மா. we are very bored in repeating our works, right? But computer will never get tired, never get bored. எவ்வளோ ஒர்க்ஸை ரிப்பீட் பண்ண சொன்னாலும் it perform very well. Okay, next, advantages of computer. நம்ம characteristics பார்த்தோம்ல, the same we look as a advantages. என்னென்ன advantage பார்த்துருக்கோம்? நம்ம characteristics பேஸ் பண்ணி நம்ம advantages-ஐ செக் பண்ணிக்கலாம். ஓகேங்களா? ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இஸ் அ ஹை ஸ்பீட். எப்போவுமே நம்மளுக்கு என்ன பண்ணும்? இட் கிவ்ஸ் த ப்ராசஸ் இன் அ வெரி ஸ்பீட் மேனர். அது கொடுக்குற அவுட்புட் எப்படி இருக்கும்? ரொம்ப அக்யூரஸியாக இருக்கும். ஆட்டோமேஷன், எவ்வளோ ரிப்பீட் பண்ண டாஸ்க்கு கொடுத்தாலும் கம்ப்யூட்டர் என்ன பண்ணும்? அழகாக பெர்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணிடும். நெக்ஸ்ட் இஸ் அ ஸ்டோரேஜ் கெப்பாசிட்டி. எவ்வளோ ஸ்டோரேஜ் இருந்தாலும் கம்ப்யூட்டரில் கரெக்டாக நம்ம ப்ரொசீஜரில் சேவ் பண்ணால் இட் ஸ்டோர்ஸ் for permanently and temporarily. And for computer communication purpose also it is used. It is very diligence in nature. It can be reliability and it has a versatility in nature. Finally, it is a low cost paperless work. Okay va? So I can read all the data which I typed on a computer without taking any printouts. Okay, எனக்கு எந்த செலவுமே இல்லாமல் என் டேட்டாஸ் எல்லாமே கம்ப்யூட்டரில் பேக்கப் பண்ணி நம்ம வச்சுக்க முடியும். எஸ் சில்ட்ரன், hope you all understood today's lesson. இப்போ மேக்ஸிமம் ஒரு 10 to 15 hard words எடுத்து வச்சுருப்பீங்க. After the class, make use of that. படித்து பாருங்கள், ஸ்ப்ளிட் பண்ணி எழுதி பாருங்கள். இட் வில் பி வெரி யூஸ்ஃபுல் ஃபார் யூ வென் யூ ஆர் ரைட்டிங் யோர் டெஸ்டஸ். இல்லைனா சடனாக டெஸ்ட் எழுதும்போது இவ்வளோ பெரிய வேர்ட்ஸா, கம்ப்யூட்டரில் ஏன் எல்லா வேர்ட்ஸுமே இவ்வளோ ஹார்டாக இருக்குது அப்படின்னு நினைக்க வேண்டாம். ஸ்டார்டிங்லேருந்து எழுதி பாருங்கள், உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப ஈஸியாக இருக்கும். ஹோப் யூ ஆல் டூ குட் டில் த நெக்ஸ்ட் கிளாஸஸ். தேங்க்யூ சில்ட்ரன். see you in the next class.
Bye bye, see you again. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye, see you again. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye, see you again. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye, see you again. Hope to see you soon.